welcome to Street Neat Limited. I just want to show you very quickly the correct way to take a roof gutter mould off. A lot of people will get in there with screwdrivers and bits of steel and everything and make a complete mess of it. This is a bit of packing strap that a good friend of mine, Val Neal, many years ago made up for me. And all it is, it's got a slight return this way and a very, very small return that way. This will do two types of gutter moulds. It will do like your later Holden ones, where you get underneath the gutter and you flick the gutter off that way. On this roof, this is an FE Holden roof. Now FE Holdens were the only ones that came out with a gutter mould, only on the specials. These are entirely different how they fit on. They're more clipped over the gutter on the roof than it is on the later model Holdens, which clip more around the corner. Now if you have a look around here, you'll see this is factory, this has never been touched. You'll see that the moulding actually stops a little bit shy. On the later model Holdens, they come around a bit more, and that's where you would use this tool and you get underneath and flick it off. These ones are exceptionally difficult to lift off. So what we do, you start at one end. You can actually start at both ends, either end, there's no particular end. And you just get the little tiny bit of corner there, and you just clip on. I'll try and get this so that now, you just got to progressively work through. When it starts, don't be tempted to just lift the thing up. It will slowly start to come of its own accord, but don't be tempted to overdo it. You just have to keep it as a bit slow process. And as you can see, and it will slowly come off of its own accord. This is a slow process on this particular roof, so we won't show you the entire thing because otherwise we'll be here for ages. Don't be tempted to grab hold of it and wrench on the thing. Just keep on slowly working through, get the edge under it. I'm a little bit cocky-handed here because I'm trying not to get in the way of the camera, but anyhow, so that's the correct way to take these mouldings off. And you just keep working your way along and the whole thing will eventually pop off. When you go to put it back on, it's the reverse of taking it off, but you tend to start more with the corners. Get the corners in roughly the right place, and you generally will have to fit these on with your fingers and they will slowly go around the corner and clip on. You don't want an awful lot of paint on these when you come to repaint your car, because if you do, the moulding won't fit so well over all the thick paint. So you've got to keep the paint and the primer down to a pretty bare minimum there. Don't have a lot of material on there, but just have enough that it's not going to go rusty. When you come to put them back on, I like to run a little bit of rust proofing on there, or grease of some sort, or just basically thick rust proofing, and that helps act as a lubricant to get it back on. Anyhow, so hopefully that's given you a little bit of insight on how to remove gutter moulds without wrecking them. Thanks for watching.